In the scorched Australian wasteland, humanity was pushed to the brink when meteors crashed across the outback, bringing a deadly virus that transformed the population into relentless zombies. The infection spreads through airborne transmission, making survival nearly impossible for most people. But those with A-negative blood type can only be infected through direct zombie bites, not through the air. This makes them the rarest survivors in this new world. The zombies themselves possess a strange biological trait. They exhale a highly flammable gas that can be harnessed as fuel. Their blood contains the same combustible component, turning the walking dead into valuable resources for the living. In this wasteland lives a soldier named Reese who operates from a fortified compound, surviving by using zombies as his power source. He captures the creatures and forces them to pedal exercise bikes, generating electricity for his home. Other zombies are imprisoned with gas masks attached, their breath collected as fuel for his vehicles. Every morning Reese follows the same brutal routine. He exercises to maintain peak physical condition, then swallows a yellow pill that keeps him immune to the airborne virus temporarily. After this he ventures outside to hunt more zombies, which isn't difficult since the relentless horde constantly swarms his compound walls. To distract them when leaving, Reese tosses chunks of cooked meat over the fence. The zombies mindlessly chase the food, allowing him safe passage. He captures several creatures during his hunts, integrating them into his mechanical systems back home. Reese also practices lethal combat with captured zombies, keeping his fighting skills razor sharp for survival. One day while patrolling, he spots a man riding a motorcycle near his territory. Recognizing him as a hybrid zombie, he neutralizes the man and threatens him with a weapon. Upon confirming the target is a hybrid, Reese knocks him unconscious and captures him. He then transports the man to a secret underground bunker operated by military forces. This facility is supposedly humanity's last hope for finding a cure. The lead scientist is called the Surgeon General, a man who conducts brutal experiments on hybrids, hoping one day to develop a vaccine that saves the world. Armed soldiers guard the bunker, protecting it from external threats. Reese regularly delivers captured hybrids to this facility, genuinely believing he's contributing to humanity's survival. In exchange for his service, he receives more yellow immunity pills. These tablets are the only reason he hasn't succumbed to the airborne virus yet. That day the Surgeon General gives Reese a photograph showing his next targets, 2 hybrid sisters who must be captured alive. By bringing hybrids to the scientists, he thinks he's helping restore the world. So he works tirelessly to locate these women. Somewhere in the wasteland live the hybrid sisters Maxie and Grace. Unlike normal zombies, they've retained their minds, making them far more dangerous and far more valuable to the wrong people. They're driving toward a secret hideout when Grace's zombie instincts suddenly overwhelm her mind. She becomes violent and aggressive, struggling to control herself. Maxie acts quickly, feeding her sister a vial of human blood. The blood temporarily suppresses Grace's transformation, returning her to normal consciousness. Nearby, Reese hides in tall grass, patiently waiting for the perfect moment. When the sisters drive close enough, he strikes without warning. Using a hidden device, he flips their vehicle violently, sending it rolling off the road. Grace, who suffers less injury from the crash, emerges first and immediately engages Reese in brutal hand-to-hand combat, both fighters exchanging massive blows. But his elite combat skills kick in and he defeats Grace through technique and experience. He doesn't bother checking the wrecked vehicle for the second sister, assuming she's either dead or too injured to follow. Reese drives away with Grace unconscious in his truck. Hours later, Maxie crawls from the wreckage. She discovers her sister has been kidnapped and immediately begins tracking them. During the drive to the bunker, Grace suddenly wakes as a full zombie. Her strength multiplies dramatically, making her attacks far more dangerous than before. She nearly kills Reese, but he manages to convince her to drink blood. The vial transforms her back to hybrid form. At the underground bunker, the Surgeon General uses a captured hybrid to create temporary medicine. This experimental serum slows the transformation process in infected individuals. He secretly injects himself with it, but the colonel and a soldier catch him misusing government resources and aim their weapons at him for this betrayal. Before they can fire, the colonel shoots his own men instead, protecting the Surgeon General deliberately. The truth is both men were bitten by zombies long ago. They've been using hybrid blood to manufacture medicine that keeps them from fully transforming. This massive conspiracy means every hybrid they capture isn't used for developing a cure. Instead, they're killed and harvested to produce medicine for these 2 men. As long as they capture more hybrids and take daily doses, they'll never become zombies themselves. Every hybrid Reese delivered thinking he was saving the world was murdered for 2 men's survival. The Surgeon General also runs secret experiments hidden from everyone else, pushing the limits of what hybrid biology can do. Later, Reese arrives at the bunker delivering Grace to the colonel, then returns home. During his drive back, the vehicle runs out of fuel completely. He must capture a zombie and extract its blood to refuel the engine. Unknown to Reese, Maxie has been following him this entire time. She moves carefully through the wasteland, tracking his route without making a sound. When Reese becomes distracted with the zombie, Maxie jumps onto his vehicle's undercarriage and holds on silently as he drives back to his compound. Arriving home, Reese uses bright lights to confuse the surrounding zombies, then quickly enters his fortified bunker. That night the generator suddenly shuts down, plunging everything into darkness. Reese cautiously ventures outside to restart the machine, but Maxie appears from the shadows. She knocks him unconscious with a single strike. When Reese wakes the next morning, Maxie has a weapon pointed directly at his face, demanding he reveal where her sister is being held. With no escape options, Reese agrees to take her to the bunker. During their drive, Maxie finds the photograph of herself and Grace. She asks what exactly he does for the military. Reese vaguely explains he was ordered to deliver them to scientists. He tries distracting her with conversation and attempts to grab the weapon, but Maxie sees through his plan. In the end, Reese manages to overpower her. She's tied to the seat and driven to the Colonel, where soldiers forcefully drag her inside. The Colonel and Reese get into a heated argument. The Colonel mocks Reese about his late brother, who was also a soldier that died during the outbreak. This disrespect quickly escalates into physical violence. Reese shoots the Colonel and several soldiers in the firefight. He escapes but doesn't forget taking Maxie with him. The wounded Colonel and his remaining soldiers pursue them relentlessly, using heavy weaponry to stop Reese's vehicle. When Reese regains consciousness, he finds himself hanging from a tree with his hands tied and the horde circling below. The Colonel taunts him about his brother's death, revealing he was burned alive by enemies. The person responsible was Barry, a man Reese has been hunting for revenge. Following this revelation, Reese is left for the zombies, a slow death designed to break him before it ends him. He struggles desperately to hold himself up, but his strength fades quickly. A zombie is seconds from biting him when suddenly they all freeze. Confused, Reese looks ahead and sees a woman named Brooke with her team. It's revealed Maxie is Brooke's friend who brought them here to rescue him. Since he saved Maxie's life earlier, they take him hostage again, and demand information about Grace's location. Reese refuses to cooperate and recognizes Barry as his brother's killer. Reese realizes the military has been lying to him the entire time, forcing him into a desperate alliance with the very man he once hunted for revenge. Brooke and her controlled zombies pressure Reese, leaving him no choice but to reveal everything. He explains the Colonel and Surgeon General's operations, still genuinely believing they're searching for a cure and unaware of the true conspiracy. Hours later, the group infiltrates the underground bunker, discovering decomposing zombie corpses everywhere. The smell alone tells them everything they need to know about what happens to the people brought here. They must rescue Grace before she's killed and added to the pile. They also find the yellow pills being manufactured from dead body remains. Barry discovers the corpse of a hybrid Reese previously delivered. A terrified lab worker reveals all hybrids are killed as part of experiments, their blood creating anti-transformation serum for the Colonel, while the remains produce immunity pills for soldiers. Reese is shocked. Every pill he ever swallowed was made from someone like Grace, someone he helped capture and deliver. He realizes he's been manipulated and weaponized from the very beginning. In rage, he kills the worker. After learning the truth, Brooke uses her telepathic powers, controlling a massive zombie horde and sending them into the bunker to slaughter everyone inside. When guards are killed, Maxie enters through a capsule, dropped into the lower levels. She crawls through air vents searching for her sister. Meanwhile, the others enter through the main entrance, killing every soldier in their path, slowly advancing toward the control room. Brooke eventually reaches the main laboratory, finding the Surgeon General inside. He proudly introduces his latest creation, a deadly cyborg zombie with enhanced strength and military-grade modifications. Brooke sends her zombie army against the cyborg, but it's far too powerful. The Surgeon General controls it using mechanical arms, making it even deadlier than any normal zombie. The creatures are brutally massacred one by one, each one torn apart with disturbing ease, leaving only Brooke alive to face it. The cyborg attacks, throwing her violently against the wall. Brooke cannot fight this enemy alone. When it's about to kill her, something unexpected happens. The cyborg's arm suddenly stops moving. This is because Grace, tied in the corner, is using her powers. She's controlling the Surgeon General's arm telepathically. The mind control works on him because he's also half zombie, having delayed his own transformation using hybrid blood. Brooke gains the upper hand and attacks the cyborg while the Surgeon General struggles to break free. But soon he does, fighting with renewed and terrifying strength. Brooke faces danger again, but this time she electrocutes the cyborg, defeating it before it can attack. Outside, Barry and Reese battle the Colonel together. Since he has a gun, he maintains the advantage over both fighters. He's seconds from killing them when Maxie arrives with her weapon pointed directly at him. She shoots him dead, saving them both from certain death. But things take a terrible turn when Brooke starts transforming into a full zombie. She desperately needs a blood vial and nobody has one available. Out of options and losing control fast, she attacks Maxie, forcing her to hide inside a metal cage. The transformation moves quickly, stripping Brooke of everything that makes her herself. Eventually, Maxie locates a blood pouch and feeds it to Brooke, finally calming her violent instincts. When Brooke regains awareness, she looks at her hands and then at her brother Barry, and realizes with horror that she bit him during the chaos. At the same moment, the Surgeon General escapes with Grace, flying out through the transport capsule. He also activates the bunker's self-destruct sequence. The group has 30 seconds before everything explodes. Barry and Brooke decide to use their hybrid blood as fuel, sending Reese and Maxie outside through the capsule and sacrificing themselves so the others can survive. The plan succeeds, and Reese and Maxie escape seconds before the massive explosion destroys everything inside. Outside, the Surgeon General is extracting Grace's blood for his medicine when an allied soldier discovers he's also a zombie. With no colonel to protect him, they attack immediately. Annoyed by the interference, the Surgeon General kills both soldiers easily. When Reese and Maxie arrive at the surface, Maxie finds Grace unconscious on a medical bed. Reese confronts the Surgeon General in intense combat. But since the scientist carries hybrid blood, he easily overpowers Reese with supernatural strength. The man is seconds from finishing him permanently when Grace wakes up behind him. She stabs him through the chest and doesn't stop there, tearing him apart with her bare hands in a way that makes it very clear she's been through enough. In the final scene, Maxie gives Reese a yellow pill because he's about to transform into a zombie, then asks him to join their team. The movie ends with a surprising twist. Being powerful hybrids, their bodies could endure a blast that would instantly kill any normal human. Barry and Brooke emerge from the bunker ruins, scorched and battered but breathing. Both survive the explosion. Hybrid or not, they're still standing. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.